The following contest is a singles match, and it is scheduled for one fall.
That's just one.
And it is for the Black Label Pro Midwest Championship.
Stuff's about to get crazy, man. One of the most well-known and beloved figures of professional wrestling. My mom is a fan of this guy. The legend himself, Super Crazy. Nobody's ever been named more accurately.
That I can attest to.
Here with the sponsorship team. Super Crazy, as we mentioned, named perfectly well. He is known even at, I have no idea how old he is. He's known to do just the most nut stuff. I've seen this guy jump off of everything you can think of. Probably the Statue of Liberty, I don't know.
Hey, age is just a mentality.
Hey, tell that to my wife. I tell you, it's rough out there. The other day she says, you know how I'm getting old? I said, how do you know? She says, I can see you.
Rodney Dangerfield, reincarnated.
The young GOAT, ready to come out. These two could not be at more different stages of their career. And yet, the same level of competition. They are known. Ba, 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 ba. There he is with the Midwest Championship, Myron Reed. It is difficult to even discuss this last 5 years of wrestling without discussing the young GOAT, Myron Reed. The man who has been everywhere and done everything.
Absolutely. Talk about meteoric rises. Myron Reed comes to mind as perhaps the biggest on the independent scene right now.
And he's just putting on size all the time. It is a steady climb to being the athlete that he is. We all remember him as a young man. Now he's a young man. I'm going to pretend that made sense. It's a big, big matchup here. You know it's a big deal for both of these men to be facing off against each other. Let's go to Samira with the ring announcing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Black Label Pro Midwest Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Tonight, he is sponsored by Miguel and Nathan Lopez from 48 Hour Stickers from Mexico. He is the Extreme Luchador, Super Crazy.
His body tells the story, buddy. And
his opponent. Tonight, he is sponsored by the I Love Wrestling podcast from Louisville, Kentucky. He is your BLP Midwest Champion, the young GOAT, Myron Reed.
Myron Reed looking tough in what has to be 8K.
Absolutely.
They spared no expense here at Squared Circle Expo, I tell you, buddy. And we are underway. Myron Reed, understanding what this competition means, coming out hot.
Right out the gate. Oh, no.
Oh, this is a classic Myron Reed. He's got distance. Toot, toot.
Oh! Myron Reed running across the ring and diving over the post on the Super Crazy on the outside. What a way to start up this matchup.
It's terrifying when he does that, bro. Super Crazy delivered back into the ring. This is a smart play for Myron Reed. You know that Super Crazy is one of the toughest, most resilient dudes in the entire world. If you could get him quick, you can get him by surprise, you might have a chance of taking him out early. Into that reverse cutter. Kick out at 2 already. Super Crazy has been caught agog.
Myron Reed, one of the most evasive wrestlers in the independent scene right now.
It's true. He's nimble, buddy. Super Crazy just stunned a bit. Going for that backdrop, but missed. Huge kick to the chest. And comes in with that lariat.
Super Crazy living up to the name here.
Let's see what he's going to do. You know he's got just the wildest arsenal. Oh, I think he's going for, what do they call it? An arachnid? A scorpion?
Oh, look at this.
Whatever it is, it hurts like hell.
Not only that, but taking the legs out underneath as well now.
Now, Alfonso.
Yes.
Explain to me the purpose of a hold you know you're going to have to let go of.
It's a hold, you know, that does extra damage since you're using those ropes. So you have to make the most of those 4 seconds you have because you know once the ref gets to 5, that is disqualification.
How do you think Myron Reed's back is doing after all that?
I'll tell you what, it can't be great.
It's not going to be even. It's going to be even worse after this. Surfboard.
Oh, look at
one of the most painful things that can happen to you in wrestling, if I'm being honest. Super Crazy rolling through with it. Ouch.
Every time Myron says he's all right, Super Crazy takes him right back around the block.
Oh, and going for more leverage. Those tendons in the knees stretching to their capacity into a modified dragon sleeper.
Myron's legs are locked up. There's nowhere for him to go here. I have no idea.
Look how intense Super Crazy looks. Giving up the hold to deposit Myron Reed back onto his forehead.
Myron using the hands able to get rid of that hold there.
Let's take another look at that beautiful dive, corner to corner. Myron Reed had Super Crazy in his sights as he took to air like a surface-to-air missile all the way over with no regard for his safety. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Super Crazy in control, but Myron Reed looking to fire back with these low shots to the gut. It seems to just be pissing off Super Crazy, though.
BLP fans seem to be divided. Going for both Super Crazy and the young GOAT, Myron Reed.
That's one of the most beautiful things about performing at Squared Circle Expo. All of your favorites are here.
Absolutely, Myron Reed on the guardrail here on the outside.
We're going for a walk, Alfonso.
Super Crazy. Oh, sends Myron into the guardrail.
Those guardrails, solid steel. Well, it's got holes in them, but you know.
The fans asking perhaps for one more time. Will Super Crazy listen?
These kids want blood.
Oh, there you go. Now they're speaking my language.
Oh, so you got it then.
Espanol.
All right. It's Super Crazy.
Oh, look at this.
Myron Reed is stunned. His elbows and wrists and head are not doing well.
Myron did not want that fan's boot.
He wanted no part of those size 12s.
Extremely nimble fan here in the front row.
Yeah, he's just getting that yoga in for now.
Just chilling. Who's going to be the one to take it?
He might be stuck. Oh, wait, there he goes.
He gives up. Super Crazy in control here, sending Myron back into the ring.
Myron Reed known for a weird variety of offense. Super Crazy, understanding this, wants to take away all the tools of the springy young man's game.
Kicked a man while he's down, literally.
You got to do it. You got to do it in this sport. I wouldn't recommend doing it at the bank. You got to do it here.
Body
yes, exactly.
Center of that ring.
Super Crazy going for here. The knees between his legs.
Oh!
Just a flipping senton stuns Myron Reed.
Super Crazy.
Yes.
Looking to go loco here.
What is he coming up with in the machinations of his mind? How to punish Myron Reed. And coming over and stepping on the throat of the young GOAT.
Putting as much leverage as he can, using the ropes as well.
As you mentioned, this crowd divided on who they want to win here. But if you're on board with Super Crazy, right now it seems like a good bet. Don't bet on wrestling, by the way.
Both men making their way up this ramp.
There's one thing Jason Midas has to tell you, it's don't bet on wrestling. Sean Galway. A disgusting body slam delivered to Myron Reed as Super Crazy with no regard to the safety of the young GOAT. The body shuddering off of that rough
It's almost as if Myron Reed's body is locking down as he falls down this entrance ramp here.
I mean, wrestling is the toughest thing in the world. Look at that slam delivered onto that heavy, hard metal. I'm pretty sure it's steel, but it's also very rough, almost spiky to the touch.
Super Crazy, firmly in control here. Oh no, look at this.
Myron Reed with some vinegar.
Oh!
Catching Super Crazy onto the ramp. Now it's his turn to feel the chill. The young goat with all the energy he can muster.
Look at that fire from Myron Reed, showing you just how important this Midwest Championship is to him.
I mean, it's one of the most prestigious belts in wrestling, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, Myron evades Super
Evasion
Crazy.
with that split kick. Myron Reed going up. Going for a big knee, missed. Super Crazy catches the foot.
Oh!
Enzi stuns him.
Super Crazy staggering to a corner.
The momentum has shifted. Bandera. Myron Reed back in.
Oh!
To a gut buster. Into the cover. Super Crazy managing to fire a shoulder off the mat. His diaphragm has got to be feeling it. And as they say, you can't breathe. Kick it out becomes a real pain.
Absolutely.
How hard is it to get back into a match when you have been hit in your source of air, Alfonso?
I'll tell you what, it's not easy. Oh!
Flips into the cutter.
Super Crazy staggered, but still on his feet. Oh, able to capitalize with a roll-up here.
Kick out at 2. That could have been it easily. That's wrestling for you. Boot to the gut. Super Crazy hooking up Myron Reed. Brainbuster. Into the cover.
Myron Reed barely able to kick out of that one.
It was looking dicey there for a second there, Alfonso.
That Midwest title was very close to slipping out of Myron Reed's hands.
I mean, you can see what it means. In some matches, after taking that kind of offense, you might consider calling it a day and trying again tomorrow. But with that title on the line, Myron Reed has to stay in this against Super Crazy and vice versa.
Crazy. Going for a crazy bomb. Oh. Myron Reed lands on his feet.
That return kick connecting. Myron Reed looking for some momentum. Super Crazy hits him with a gigantic lariat delivered onto the head of Myron Reed. He's going for a crazy bomb here. Crazy bomb. Cover. One shoulder uncovered, the one that Myron Reed fires off of the canvas.
That kick out almost looked as if it was instinctual because Myron Reed now back to being lifeless in the center of this ring.
It's the trade-off of the sit-out power bomb, Alfonso. Once it delivers more power, but the shoulders aren't as tightly covered. And that single leg grab delivered. You know a bit about that, buddy.
Absolutely. Look at this. Super Crazy.
Look how low
interlocking
he is on
his
the
fingers.
knee.
Absolutely. Pulling back.
Getting ready to snap that MCL if Myron Reed isn't careful.
Myron Reed somehow able to dig deep and crawl, but it's not
Super
not
Crazy
deep enough.
turning Myron Reed.
Dragging him right back to the center of that ring.
But somebody's running in. Who is that?
Somebody, a hooded figure appears to have pulled the referee out.
And they have the belt in their hands.
Midwest Championship in their hands. What is going on here?
Creeping up.
Oh!
Belts collides across the skull of Super Crazy.
What's going on here?
Who is this masked figure?
We got to get an official out here. We have a title match. What is happening? Uh-oh.
What is this interaction?
Ah, Killer Kelly. Of course, Killer Kelly here to help out Myron Reed. Not like this.
And yes, like that.
Here is your winner and still Black Label Pro Midwest Champion, Myron Reed.
And Myron Reed's love life paying dividends for more reasons than just companionship.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, I believe if not for this interference, we might have had a brand new BLP Midwest champion here in Super Crazy.
I have to agree with you. Super Crazy was beating the holy hell out of Myron Reed right up until that steel collided with his skull. That's silver, really. disappointing if you're a
Some of this
Super Crazy
action
fan,
here.
but if you're a fan of love, well, then you're a winner. Let's take a look at this action. Oh, I missed it. Y'all are taking a look at this action.
At the end of the day, the young goat remains victorious.
Let's take a look at that finish. Killer Kelly revealing herself to be the mystery attacker. And Myron Reed collapsing onto the body of Super Crazy. That 3 count echoing across the hall here at the Wyndham.
There you see it, by any means, Myron Reed says, and he is still your BLP Midwest champion.
All that matters is the gold, right?